Hey guys, so I just went into my room and looked through my closet, and I found this little box that had my very old creations inside. So I thought I'd like to show you guys because these creations are pretty funny, and I don't think I've ever made anything worse, and I don't think anyone else can make anything worse. So I'd like to show you guys, and hopefully you guys don't get like, ew, what the heck is she making? Because obviously these are my first creations, and I honestly don't think they're good at all, but it's whatever, and I'm glad to show you. So the first thing I've ever made, which is probably the worst thing I've ever even seen in my life, is this donut. It's triple chocolate, and it's like humongous and fat. It looks like, I don't even know, it's just huge and disgusting and ugly. Anyway, so it's really, really ugly, and it's humongous. Like, I'm talking, this thing is huge. I don't make my donuts that big. But it did kind of blow up in the oven because it burnt a little bit, and yes, it blew up a little bit. It's disgusting. But it didn't burn too much, obviously, and that's what makes it even worse because this was really bad. Anyway, so my second one I've ever made was this really bad donut, or not donut, cupcake. And it has a face on it. It just, ew, like, ew. And, yeah, it's really, 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 really incredibly bad. And it's, like, half burnt and disgusting. So, yeah, that's really disgusting. And then my third one was this peas in a pod, which is, this thing is, like, humongous. I've never made such a big peas in a pod ever, except for this one. And just ignore the writing on my palm, but this thing takes almost 4 fingers, about 3.5 fingers, and it's just humongous. And if I show you my second attempt on trying to do peas in a pod, it's about that big, and then my third attempt is this big. So obviously this one I think is the best because one, it has better, cuter faces, and it's much smaller. And yeah, so this peas in a pod is just ew, like nasty. Then one last thing I have is this double chocolate Oreo, which isn't that bad because, I don't know, I just thought, I was really proud of this one when I did it. I think now that it looks more like a, chocolate ice cream sandwich thing, you know, the circle ones or whatever, oops, yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, I thought it was pretty good, but now I just look at it and it's just, ew, like, it's so ugly, because my Oreos now look more detailed, like this one, and it has way more detail and everything. So that's what it looks like now. And compared to my really old looking Oreo, which is really gross looking. And I actually like this one because, well, I used to like it at least. I used to like this one because I actually showed it in my first polymer clay video, or my first, like, when I was showing all my polymer clay creations, and it's actually in there, and I was just like, yeah, double chocolate Oreo, woo! So anyway, these are the 4 creations I've ever made, or first ever made, I should say. And I think they're just so terrible. They're probably the worst things in the world, and I can't imagine anything worse. So, hopefully you guys liked this video, and hopefully it gave you a little laugh how bad I was. Here are my creations now. They're so much more nicer and so much more prettier, colorful. Yeah. So that compared to that, yeah, big difference. But even though I'm not the best now, but hopefully I do get better, and these are just outrageous, and I can't imagine anything worse. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you guys subscribe. Bye!